right? That's why we want to control what we do. So that's why we want to make sure that we focus on those relationships, because those relationships is what's really going to open the doors. Those relationships is what's going to help you to be able to overcome all of the failures that you have experienced in your life, right? This is how you really get your life back on track, is that you really value your relationships. The greatest, man, the greatest error that I committed when I was in the streets from 13 to 19 is not valuing my relationships. I valued money. I said, man, I'm going to get money and that's going to take care of everything. And I didn't pour the right amount of energy into my relationships. So when I came around people, I said, man, I don't care about how you feel. I literally, people used to be like, man, that's a butthole. That's how they used to feel. I used to be like, man, I don't care how you feel, man. I'm just thugging my way through, right? Just my immediate circle, we rocking and rolling. But everybody else, man, that was kind of hard for them. I'm going to be honest with you. But I changed, and not changed, but I evolved. And when I evolved, I started to say, man, you know, everybody is valuable, because nobody has a red dot on their heads to say, man, you know what, I'm the one that's going to be able to assist you in the future. I'm the one that's going to be able to open a door that's closed that you cannot open in the future. So you get staff in here, you get other people in here, and they'll look at you in your situation and they'll try to play you a certain type of way because they don't really know and they don't know themselves. Because if they knew themselves, then they would value the interactions that they had with you, because they never know where you're going to be 10 years from now. They never know what's going on inside of you. They never know, man, that click that's going to happen inside of your mind and put you in a whole different direction, and then you be in a different destination 10 years from now, and you're going to be the guard of a door that they trying to get through. And then you're going to remember how they made you feel. You're going to be like, hold up, you ain't getting through this door. And they like, man, I need to get through this door. And they like, and you like, no, I remember how you made me feel. I don't even know what exactly that you did. I just remember how you made me feel. People will forget what you bought them. People might even forget what you taught them, but they will not forget how you made them feel. That's crazy. People will say, they literally will be like, man, you can't get this. I can't remember, but I remember how you made me feel. You made me feel like I was insignificant. You made me feel like I was worthless. That's how you made me feel. I just know that. And because you made me feel like that, I got an opportunity for you to be able to access right now. And you want it bad, don't you? But you can't get it. You might even have the last vaccination to a dang on pandemic disease that then took place. And you got that last vaccination and you got an extra one. And then they say, man, let me get it. And you like, nah. Nah, I decline. I'd rather give it to somebody that made me feel like I was about something. You see how strong relationships is, brothers? See how strong people are? You never know who is who. So that's why when I work with brothers, I give y'all brothers everything. I don't shortchange brothers, period, that I come across. I give y'all what I got. That's all I can do. And then I move on, I give other people what I got. That's what I can do. And I say to myself, man, there's doors that's opening that I don't even know about. Because my reach is extended. Because I'm connected around the world. That's big, ain't it? That's big. They told me last year before the pandemic hit, they said, Los, man, a church came to me. They said, man, I want you to go to Thailand and speak in the prisons in Thailand. It's a 25-hour flight. I said, man, let's rock and roll. I didn't have no passport. I say, man, let's rock and roll. I got me my passport. I got me my plane ticket. I say, man, let's rock and roll, man. That's an opportunity of a lifetime. I look for the opportunities to plant. I don't look for the opportunities to reap the harvest. I look for the opportunities to plant the seed, because I understand that once I plant the seed, the harvest will come. So then that's where the opportunity is really at. That's where my focus is at. is planting the seed. So I'm like, man, hey, let me go ahead and get out there. I was ready to rock and roll until the pandemic came, and then they closed everything down. But I got connected with the same pastor, and he says, man, it's still rocking and rolling. He says, I'm going to Dubai in September, and when if we going in prisons, I want you to be talking inside of the prisons. You see that opportunity? That's crazy. That's an opportunity. That he'll put me on the speaker circuit to speak inside of the prison in Dubai, to speak inside of the prisons out there in Thailand. They're going to have a translator for me, and they said that the translator will reflect my energy. I don't know if they're going to sweat like I sweat, but they're going to go ahead and translate my message to the audience. That stuff is powerful, brothers. I kid you not, man. This is real stuff. This is the same brother that was riding around with guns. I had a 410 sawed-off shotgun in my trunk. I had a 9mm in my trunk. I had crack individually bagged in my trunk. I had cash inside of my trunk. I was ready to pull it out on anybody at any time. I didn't care if you was coming in between what I was trying to get accomplished. This is the same brother that was involved into that, and now they put me on a speaker circuit in Dubai, in Thailand. I'm getting passports to go outside of the country. Brother, opportunity comes through relationships. I kid you not. I don't make this stuff up. It just is what it is. But I got a certain level of focus. That means that my success is tied to you, brother. That means that I can't be successful if you still don't have the tools that you need to have. My responsibility is to make sure that you have the tools to be able to function in life with. That's my responsibility. I did not say that my responsibility is for you to use the tools. It's for you to do what you need to do with the tools. My responsibility is for you to have the tools and be able to have the knowledge on how to use the tools. But I cannot make you use the tools. I cannot make you do what you need to do. It is on you. I can scream, holler, sweat it out all day long. It comes down to you saying, I'm going to use the tools that this good brother done gave me, and I'm about to put together my life the way that I want it to be. It's on you. It's not on me. So I understand what my responsibility is, and I cover my responsibility. I do the best that I can, brothers. I do the best that I can so y'all can get it. That's it. Have I done a good job?
Sure.
That's all it's about. Everything else is on you. It's to use them tools. Say, man, this brother done told me that this Phillips head screwdriver goes into the Phillips head screw. Boo, let me go ahead and do that. This brother told me what this flathead does. I'm going to go ahead and I got it, right? This is what I'm talking about, right? It's like, I got it. Oh, this brother told me to use a hammer. Don't use my dang on shoe to put this nail in right here. I'm going to use a hammer. This brother told me what to do with the hammer, right? I'm going to use the information that was given to me. I've gotten an understanding about the tools. Now I'm about to use the tools so I can put together my life to look like I want it to look. The brother already showed me the finished product, and I like that finished product. If you say I like that finished product, then brother, how can you not use the tools that I'm giving you to go ahead and get that finished product? Instead of saying, man, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and use some different tools. I know this brother telling me that, these are the tools to use to get that finished product, but I'm going to go ahead and use some different tools. That's fine. Come to your own conclusion. Some people will say, man, you know what? Hey, those ain't the only tools that can be used to come to that conclusion. You probably are right.
These are the ones that you use.
But do you want to take that chance? Me personally, I don't want to take that chance. That means that if you've come to a finished product that I desire, I'm going to be right next to you and say, brother, how you get that?
Right.
I'm not about to go try nothing else. Why?
Because you already know it works.
I know what works for a fact. I go out here and try different tools just to say, man, I've come up with these new tools, because people be like that. They want to be able to claim it and be like, I'm the one that came up with it. I don't care. You come up with it. I don't care who came up with it. If it's right, I'm coming on board. And I'm going to do exactly like you doing. I don't get caught up. I'm not that big on myself where I got to come up with it. Brother, you can come up with something and I'm going to go ahead and follow suit. If you got the results that I want, I'm going to be like, brother, how you get that done? And once you go ahead and tell me the answers to how you got that done, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to duplicate that joint. You're going to be like, this brother doing the same exact thing as I did. I'm like, yup, you absolutely right. Because you got the results that I desire. So I believe that if I do the same exact thing that you did, then I'm going to get similar results. Man, game time. That's what's in the book, brothers. Read the books. Read the books. It's going to do you well. All right. And then on top of that, you go on to YouTube, my YouTube station, because I've created the interactive audio book digital program now that I'm putting inside of the penitentiaries. And this was in a response to the pandemic. I created an interactive audio digital book program that goes with the book. That means that I'm on video like this, brothers, and I'm like on video, face to camera, where I'm talking to you, right? I'm reading the sections in the book, and then I'm explaining the sections in the book that I've read, so you can get a greater understanding of what's in the book. That's on my YouTube station. I got different excerpts on my YouTube station that you can pull off of there. You can go ahead and listen to me reading what you done read, and it's just going to lock in that understanding of what the heck is in the book. It's just a further description of the tools that you need to use to be able to get to where we want to get to at in life. That's what it is, brothers. All right. So coming around that corner to establishing a strong, positive relationship, we're going to peel back the next layer that we're going to peel back